Hello there everyone. So you've been watching videos of me doing makeup on my own self. You understand? And I've said a lot about makeup. You understand? Without talking like this for you to hear. So I am here to tell you little on makeup that will help you understand all the things I wrote down. Now we talked about what is makeup. And I said makeup, they are cosmetics that you use to enhance your beauty, which is true. You understand? What kind of cosmetics? The foundation, when you're prepping your face, you need a moisturizer, you need a primer, you need a mattifying cream, all those things. You use it to prep your face, eyeshadow, liner, you need mascara, you need lipstick, lip gloss, you need bronzer, you need your blush. There are a whole lot. Makeup is now wide. And you know, we have different ways you can apply this thing and it will come out the same way. If you go to your YouTube and watch videos on how to do makeup, they'll tell you simple makeup, going out makeup, traditional makeup, wedding makeup, this one makeup, photo shoot makeup. Just know your own style and understand skin tones. Once you understand skin tones, you won't have a problem applying makeup on any human being's face. Whether the person is dark, light in complexion, fair in complexion, whether the person is white, whatever, albino, whatever. And then another thing we should know is that, you know, some people have blemishes on their face. Some have dark circles around their eyes. Some have those black spots. Some have different kinds of blemishes. And we correct our blemishes using concealer. They call it corrector, concealer corrector. They come in different colors. You see green, you see blue, you see orange, you see different colors. They even have white. You see white, you see red. All these are correctors. Don't worry, I will post on our WhatsApp channel on the different kinds of concealers, corrector, and what they actually do to the face, so that you really know, for you that wants to be a makeup artist. Because somebody might call you, I saw your work, I like it, oh, I need to come and do makeup for me. And you don't know the person has blemishes. And you go and do makeup. The person might not be, the person will not be happy. All in their mind is, this is a makeup artist, she knows what she's doing, or he knows what he's doing. So you have to correct all those things. So you need these correctors. It will really help you. You understand? But I said number one, you have to know the skin tones. If you understand skin tones, I'll come again and talk about skin tones. If you understand skin tone, you'll be able to, you will not have any problem dealing with makeup on anybody's face, because you know the person's skin tone. Then you have to know your correctors. Correctors will help you know what all those colors are for, and try and have them. Even if you can't have all, just try and have 4 of those colors. The most important ones, you understand? Try and have them. It will really help you, because you don't know who you're going to go and meet. What kind of blemish the person has, whether the person is an albino, whether you don't know. Just, you know, when somebody's going for battle, you have to be prepared. You don't have to get there and start looking for your gun or looking for they'll kill you. You just have to get everything ready. So at least try and know these correctors, what their purposes are for, and try and have at least four of these correctors. It will help you. Now, when you have all these things, you know, when you go back, I said that the most important tool of a makeup artist is the brushes and the sponge. You need to have different kinds of brushes. In fact, I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 types of brands of brushes, and I have different types of sponges. I would advise you to do the same. This will really help you. It will really help you. It will help you in blending, making the foundation and all the makeup to enter into the person's skin very well, to sit well. It's about sitting well. If you don't blend it well, it won't sit well. And if it doesn't sit well, it won't come out well, even if you use the best setting spray. But by the time your makeup is blended and it sits well, oh God, you will love what you did. You don't even need to edit the picture. Most of my pictures are not edited. Yes, they are not edited. It's only very few. And those few, if you go to the original one, you discover that, wow, it didn't even need it to be edited. We just edited it so that it will come out very nice. Show the style. You need your ring light. Like now, I'm not using a ring light for this video. Some you don't even need ring light. There's some of my pictures I had to use the sun light to do it. Now, it's raining outside, but I'm not using a ring light. I am using the light from heaven. It's not even sunny, it's raining. That's the light I'm using to do this video. You can see how nice this video is. This video is done with a normal camera. Do you understand? Do I have ring lights? Yes, I have ring lights. I have ring lights. Do you understand? Do I have apps that I can just click on and use? Yeah, but sometimes the natural look is always good. Because if I now use an app to do my face now, you see me on the street, you will not know I'm the one. But I'm using the real deal, the natural something to do it. So let's go back. Let's not talk too much. So as we were saying, we talked about skin tones. I talked about correctors, concealer correctors. You need them. I just talked about brushes. You need your brushes. You need your sponge. Do you understand? So when you have all these things in place, men, you are ready. You are ready for your work. Then when it comes to foundations, we have different kinds of foundation. We have original foundation, we have fake foundation. Foundation that when you put it on your client's face, that's why it's not even about being expensive. That's the thing about foundation. It's about knowing a good product. Like the product I use, it works on all skin types. And it's not that expensive. Don't worry, my next class I'll be showing you what I use. You understand? Now I want to just talk. You understand? Let's get to know ourselves. You understand? So it's not expensive. It works on all skin types. I have never used it and had an issue with any of my clients. It works on all skin types. There's some foundation. By the time you put it, it will become cakey. It can even crack. Whether you use smaller, my own very little will do a good work for you. Very little. And then you have to learn how to mix foundation together to get exactly the skin tone of the person. Yes. So I'll teach you how to mix foundations together to get the person's skin tone. That's another thing again you have to know, because if you can do that, you're good to go. Mixing 2-color foundation and getting exactly the person's skin tone. Because if you don't get exactly the person's skin tone, by the time you start applying powder, the person will look white. So when you use the right skin tone, no matter the powder that you put, like there's a video I'm going to post, this lady is dark in complexion. I use exactly her skin tone. Then I use a powder that was white, those translucent powder, those white ones for baking her face. You understand? So if you see this, you'll be thinking, hey, this makeup don't spoil your her face is going to be white. But at the end, everything blended inside. We brought out her real color. It just made the face to be more glowy. It made her face glowy, and it was beautiful. And she still had her color because I used a foundation that's her skin tone, exactly her skin tone. Is either it shouldn't be a shade higher when it comes to dark people. It should even be lower, a shade lower, not a shade higher when the person is very, very dark. If the person is in between colors, maybe the person is between fair and dark, you can use just one tone higher. But sometimes it's not necessary. If the person has 2 colors on their face, there are some people that their faces are 2 tones. They don't have just one color. You can see some part to be very dark, some part to be fair. So if you have the T-zones that are fair, then you're using this one, because this is where you start applying your foundation. This is where you swap to test the skin tone. So when you use here, you can make it a bit higher, because you can see that this side is fairer, so that everything blends together. Do you understand? Let's not talk much. So in our next class, I'll be holding brushes. I'll show you my brushes first. Then the next one, I'll show you my foundation. You understand? The foundation I use, and I'll show you pictures of what it has brought out. You understand? So you can see and know that it's not about how expensive the foundation is. It must be a good foundation that works for all skin types. Yes, there are foundations that don't work, and I'm not here to mention names of that one. Don't say this one doesn't. No, mine is to tell you the truth that not all foundation blends with everybody's skin. You understand? And then another thing again, if your foundation is not good, as in it selects skin, you're prepping. You're not prepping, where you clean the face, you apply the moisturizer, your primer, all those oils and everything you apply, you're mattifying everything. If you can prep very well, then you won't have a problem with that foundation that is not so good. Because now you have oil block everybody the face, you have primer, you have moisturize, you have blocked everything that should enter. So now everything is on the surface. Then you now use your setting spray to make sure the foundation sits on the person's face. You understand? because these things will have health consequences. Yes, they have health consequences. So aside from that one again, we also learn about how to keep your brushes clean, your sponges clean. You don't need to use the brush on A and carry it back and go and use on B. That's why it's good to have different kinds of brushes and everything. So the one, if you have 3 people you're doing makeup for that day, just separate it. The one you have used, put inside a Ziploc bag. I go with a Ziploc, zip it, keep it one side. Go to the next person, use a new fresh one, zip it, keep it. Then when you get home, you clean all these brushes because they actually bring skin infections to people. If you don't sterilize them, keep them clean, it will affect the other person's face. The other one has pimple, you took it to this one, same thing, you transfer it. But if you keep them clean, you will like what you're doing. Sure, understand. So I'm gonna stop here. Have a nice day. God bless you. See you.